It was the initiative of Rotary Club of Gungahlin that created and achieved to establish Dance for Wellbeing,
which is a class that is tailored for people that have mixed abilities or are aging, and it's a safe dance practice based with the use of the chair.
The original aim and goal was to create a space for senior citizens of Gungahlin area to have opportunity to get together, socialize, and meet friends, do things together, and avoid loneliness.
This is a representative group of what community dance can do in our local communities. They put people together, they, eliminate a sense of isolation for engagement. Nowadays, this is probably one of the most popular classes of the 14 classes that Socializing for Wellbeing has around Canberra.
We never expected it to grow as much as big as it has, and part of this is the support that we get from the Eastlake Club here at Gungahlin.
VIEW stands for Volunteering, Interests and Education of Women.
Financial aid we give to these children to give them books and backpacks and pencils and crayons that their parents might struggle because they're battlers and trying to give the children what they need for their education. Coming here to Eastlake's, when we started, we were in the dining room, and now we have this lovely private room, which is full of light to gather in and have our meetings.
I find that the club is really accommodating. I mean, they
yes.
really can't do enough for us.
Men are different to women. Women tend to get together and talk a lot. Men don't get together and talk a lot. So that leads to a number of issues with men and often leads to mental health issues there. So this gives men the opportunity to get together and talk about the things that are going on in their lives there, because a problem shared is a problem halved.
Having real conversations. It's not just what's happening at the footy or anything like that. Like, it's actually getting some real conversations, and a lot about how we're feeling, the good parts that are happening in our lives, the bad parts that might be going on in our lives, and just an avenue to share that with other people.
The men's table hours are non-threatening, and it's a confidential environment that men can express some deeper feelings about how they're feeling and what they're going through. I think that's a very healthy thing for anyone to do. And in the men's table, that's what we try and do. We try and get people to express deep feelings.
The rate of growth of the number of men's tables around the country is exponentially increasing, and that's because there's a huge pent-up demand for guys wanting some safe place where they can talk about it.
Eastlake's provided the venue for us without any charge, and that's really, really a fantastic thing for us to have, is that support.
I think the other thing about what the club has done for us is it gives us consistency each month as well. So we know that we've actually got a place that we can come to, and there's always a table here for us. There's been I've had actually a couple of calls from the club where they weren't able to give us our usual room, but were still able to accommodate us in a different room. So just having that reliability, just knowing that we're always going to have a space to meet every month.
If you go to a restaurant, you find that there's other outside noise. You're in the men's table. We're in a room where we can talk without having any outside interference, and that's really important.
I don't think the men's table would have been so successful without the support of clubs like this. Is a big thing for me as well. Apart from just having great facilities, but if we had to pay for it, then that creates another hurdle for the success of the table.